Wallet Wednesday time. The future generation of working Oregonians will be getting some valuable lessons in money.
Yeah, so Oregon Senate Bill 3 passed last year, and that requires all graduating seniors to take a course in financial literacy. I wish we had this when we were in school. Joining us live about this announcement and why financial education is so important, we have Kristin Mullady with Pacific Northwest Federal Credit Union in the house. Good morning.
Good morning.
I genuinely mean that. There's so many things when you look back on your education as a kid, you're like, how did we not learn blank? And financial literacy is at the top of the list.
Absolutely. When I go into classrooms, that's the #1 thing I hear from parents and teachers. So, good job, Oregon, for getting this as an official requirement that we have now.
Absolutely. And we've talked to you before, Kristin. You actually have helped kind of develop a course that that your credit union has offered as a community resource that's now going to be expanded and working with schools for curriculum. So tell us about that.
Yeah. So as they start to develop standards for this new course that they'll be requiring, graduating seniors, this year's freshmen, when they're in 2027, will be the first year that it's required. And so as they start to develop standards, we're just going to continue to create lessons that meet those standards so that hopefully when teachers are handed this, they'll have a body of resources to look to and say, okay, the state will be developing some, but they'll have more resources, and we're just here to support them in whatever way and whatever they need.
That's fantastic. Well, because there's probably teachers too that are thinking,
yeah, exactly.
I didn't get this in school.
Yeah.
I don't know how to teach kids about financial literacy. So to have that resource kind of ready to go is great.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what are we talking about exactly? Is this like the importance of a savings account? Or are we getting into the weeds of like an IRA? What is a Roth? What are we talking about here with this?
All of the above. And so it's a half credit of financial education and then a half credit of kind of those life skills. So not just finance, but building a resume, learning how to do an interview, how to fill out, maybe FAFSA if you are on the college track, or maybe how to fill out a application for a job if you're thinking you're going to jump right into a career. Just kind of thinking all the tracks that those high school seniors can kind of lead off to and take, and covering them with the how-tos before they have to.
Yeah, I will always remember, obviously this is a long time ago now, but going that FAFSA route, it's intimidating.
It is.
When you're 17, 18, and you're talking about these big financial decisions that obviously impact me today and will for years to come.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're asking them to make these decisions that aren't just right now. You're going to be paying them for a long time if you're taking that big leap.
I mean, their brains aren't even fully finished development.
Mine might not be still, and I'm still trying to figure these things out.
Make these choices that are going to affect you until you're a grandparent. Yeah, it's just crazy.
So, and then we're also thinking about, a lot of the time it's like, this career sounds fun. Well, what does it take to actually have that career in schooling and all these different things? And then if you go down that schooling track, what kind of debt will you acquire? So there's so many things to think about. And our goal is to just kind of give them a huge array of ideas to start mulling over as they approach that step in their life.
Right. Well, and we talk about even still the majority of Americans do live largely paycheck to paycheck, or don't have a 6-month emergency savings available, right? We see these studies all the time. So just how important is having that financial literacy that early in life? What do you think the result of that is going to be?
I think it's huge. We have lessons that go all the way down to kindergarten, all the way up through 12th grade, and then we have some for adults as well. And so it's really fun to go into those younger classrooms and start getting them thinking. I use it with my own kids, our budgeting ones, where they have to put so much in their savings envelope and so much in with every dollar that they get. We talk about where they're going to put it. And so I get to practice these lessons on my own kids, and it's really fun. And I see them benefit in such a great way that I can only imagine that when it goes out to the larger groups of kids, they're benefiting as well.
Yeah. Kind of demystifying that money talk.
Totally. And because it is complicated, like it's great to simplify it, but financial literacy, it is a complicated business as you get older. This is really great.
Well, and we mentioned, so this is going to be a requirement for this year's freshmen, but you do currently have these courses available to folks. So how can people access this if they're thinking, I don't want to wait for my kid to get into high school, I want to start having these conversations now? Yeah,
for parents, teachers, anybody who's interested, even if you're already an adult and you're questioning, how do I approach these subjects, which sometimes I do. You can go to our website. It's free to download for anybody. you can just kind of click through. We have them all indexed in one place, and then we have another way where you can kind of look at it more of a grade level. And so just, if you're looking for budgeting, if you're looking for lessons on compound interest and seeing how that impacts your life, there's some really fun ones. And our goal wasn't to just make lessons. Our goal is to make lessons that are hands-on and interesting for kids. So hopefully if you go there, you're going to see some lessons that that they're going to have fun with it rather than just feel like they're doing schoolwork.
Right, it'll stick that way. Well, I think this is an awesome initiative. I think it's a great idea. Again, it's one of those things you look back, it's like, how has this not been required the whole time?
I wish I had known about compound interest in high school.
Absolutely.
Boy, would that be helpful down the line.
That's one of our big questions. Why do you need to know this now?
Yeah.
So,
starting early.
All right, Kristin, really appreciate the time. Great stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. And to learn more about their financial literacy education programs for schools, just go to their website. That's pnwfcu.org/school.